Hi and welcome to our channel! Today I'm trying to find a good place to film because it's raining again and we're super happy about it, but it's hard to put the camera somewhere. We celebrate the little and the big things in life, and today we are celebrating a little tiny thing. It's a guinea fowl egg. It's one of the first ones. She's laid 3 till now and I'm telling you, they are delicious. This is one of our normal chicken eggs. This is Tiny's egg, which is tiny, but even smaller, sorry, even smaller than Tiny's egg, tiny bit, is a guinea fowl egg, Penny's egg. The guinea fowl egg's shell is harder than these two. It's harder, thicker, and there's like little, it's a different texture. So these two are guinea fowl eggs. Look at that yellow. Yum. Okay, there's a bit of a difference. They're already super yellow, the ones of our chickens, so the guinea fowl is really yellow. Wow, look
very
at
orange, eh?
Very orange and very thick.
It should be fattier, huh? They say.
I don't like eating on camera.
Okay, I'll just keep it on the egg then.
Look at that.
Does it taste better or is it the same? Or is it just a good egg?
It's very, very rich. Taste it.
It's rich, yeah. It is good different.
It is different.
Yummy.
It's very rich. Much richer.
Yes, good on you, Penny.
Living this way of life, the simple way, is a dream for many, and why shouldn't it be? It is awesome. But the reality is that there are a few tough times too, just like everything else, and sometimes even more because we have to deal with the elements too and working outside all the time. So there is that. And even though you can live life a little bit easier to your own pace, sometimes things take a lot longer to do and things crop up all the time. For example, now it's tick season, so I'm all the time taking ticks and fleas off Molly and the goats. Meatball's apron tore, so I had to fix it again. Edna, one of our oldest chickens, didn't want to go back into the coop, spent a while looking for her. On the other day the guinea fowl disappeared and they didn't come back at the normal time because they're venturing out a little bit more often. So had to go and look for them. These aren't bad things, they're just things that we deal with every day, but you don't notice while you're doing them how much time they're wasting when you're actually doing them. But the other week we did have a little bit of drama when Denise and Richard came, our volunteers. Denise was already like, I don't even know how we're gonna leave because of the road, because our road isn't very good. And when it came to that time to go to the shops, it was really hard to stay positive when he was struggling just to go up the easiest bit, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, he has so much more to go up. A worried Denise. Keep an eye on it, Luke.
Make sure it doesn't come out. If it comes out, you shout,
Molly, come! Stay! Molly! Molly! And then Ollie drove out first, Rich followed him, following his path, and he managed to get them out safe and sound. But after that experience we thought, okay, now we have to do something. If they even want to come back, we have to do something about it.
It's about time to kind of give some TLC to the dirt track. I've been waiting for the digger to be fixed and was hoping I'd be able to do it with that, but we're really finding it hard to find any parts for this one particular part, the conrod for the digger. So I've kind of transitioned into looking for a replacement engine now. but it's slow going, so we're gonna have to sort it out if we want volunteers. You know, we can't want volunteers and then they can't even get down here. So today I thought I'd try and make a tamper. Now I don't have any thick sheet metal or piece of steel. Like ideally, I guess you'd want at least a 20-30 mil piece of steel, and then you can pound and compact the ground with it. So I thought I'd make one out of wood. Now I've got a thick piece of oak over here, so I'm going to make a handle and try and make a wooden one and see how that goes. We did have some rain all day yesterday, so everything should be pretty wet, which kind of should help us, because once we go in and fill in all those potholes, instead of having to take water up there to compact it, everything should be pretty wet. So we'll see how it goes. Let's make this tamper first. I need a handle. I might have made the stick a bit too skinny, maybe, and it's pine. Maybe I'll get I might have a branch of oak somewhere. We'll see how this goes anyway. Alrighty, let's go test this tamper out. Water, a spade, a hoe, a rake, and our homemade tamper. And then all you need is a strong young lad. So we're going to head up to the worst part, and then if it goes well, we'll do the whole road, all 1 kilometer of it.
Easy. 20 minutes.
Okay, so we're at the worst bit. We'll definitely need to fix this a bit. And that isn't even the worst bit.
You know what would smash this?
What?
A digger, mate.
Really? I didn't know. Okay, here is the dodgy bit. What a mess. It's like I couldn't decide which line to take coming up, you know? Shall we just start from here, or you want to start from further up? Work our way down. Seems okay for now, but we'll see after a bunch of pounding how it goes. Broke.
That's ready.
Have to make it out of oak, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go down and make one out of oak. Let's see how this one does.
The drone footage says it all. They went up so much easier, and now Ollie and Diana and Rich and Denise have gone out to look for property and have a little break. While they were gone, Molly missed them as usual. I don't know if this is true, okay? But Diana, last time, and I heard her say that when she comes back again in the car with her seatbelt on, she's going to get a bone for Molly. That's what Diana told me. Now, I don't know if she will get one, but if she does, it's for Molly, okay? You want a bone from Yana? I want Yana to get your bone. If she doesn't get your bone, I will tell Daddy to get you one from the shopping. Okay? If you're still watching, you must be enjoying this, right? If you're enjoying it, why not subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be informed every time we put on a new video. And while you're at it, give us a nice thumbs up.
The last 3 days I've just been milling trees into boards. I've just finished. I've decided to make the fence. I was going to have the fence going up to the wall on this side, but then our border wall, which goes all the way to the back, is a stone wall and it's quite low. Now I was planning to do the fence up to the end there, with the idea that it would kind of pressure me to build the stone wall, but it's such a big job and I don't have the time to do it yet. So I thought once I'm building a fence, it might as well be effective, you know. So I mean, we're building this fence to keep the chickens out and the goats if we let them out here, and eventually the pigs, because especially when we do get the pigs from Cindy, which maybe, I think Cocoa Puff is pregnant and about to pop, I think she said. But when we do get them when they're 8 weeks old, we want to have them with us all the time, just so we can train them. So we don't want them going into our garden and digging everything up, obviously. So yeah, this fence is to keep all the animals out and to keep Molly in when we want her. So I thought it was pretty important for it to be effective pretty straight away. So at the back wall, there's some low parts, which I will have enough time just to fix that. But yeah, if I did it this way, I'd have way too much wood to handle. So yeah, I spent 3 days milling. I got about 66 boards in 3 days, which isn't bad. I mean, I didn't work the whole day every day, and loads and loads of sawdust. And yeah, it cost me about, I think it was 10 liters of petrol and about, I think 5 of chainsaw oil. So it cost me about 28 euros. This is with today's prices of fuel, even though I had the fuel before, so it was a bit cheaper. But it works out to about 42 cents a board, which is awesome. So I've got my line up. I'll show you the way it's going to go now. That side goes all the way down to the wall, and we've gotten to here. So now I've put in a corner post. I had to concrete it because over here it's quite granity and I couldn't get deep enough. So I concreted that in yesterday and got all the boards in place so I can do the holes. I set my line up of the way I want my fence anyway. So here they are. Quite a long way, but I'm really happy with it that I'm doing it this way. Even just because of Molly. If we ever do go out in the middle of summer, we can't take her with us. If we need to go to the lawyer or something, we would have to leave her in the car, which isn't a good idea in summer, obviously. So normally we just leave her inside the gypsy caravan, and yeah, we don't like it. At least like this, she'll have a huge space, you know, all the way to here. And I have another 6 boards back there extra. But this is the back wall that I was talking about. So parts of it are pretty low over here. I was thinking of maybe just getting in some fence posts and just doing a top board all the way across from one side to the other once this side is finished, but we'll see. Alrighty, that wasn't too bad. I think 2 of them I hit granite straight away, so we'll have to see what we're going to do with those. But all the others went in pretty easy. So we are forecast for a whole week of heavy rain, which we've been wanting, so hopefully all the aquifers fill up. Apparently we're going to get like 80 millimeters of rain this week. So I think I do need to still do the posts for these. We have about 20 of them to do. And so I'm just going to get to sanding debarking, sanding, and painting the bottom bit that goes into the ground with that bitumen stuff. So I think for this week's video, this is all that we'll do regarding the fence. Now, like last week, whenever it rains, I take the opportunity and run up to the road and fix parts of the road. Alright, it's raining a bit too hard to leave the camera out, but it's the perfect time to work on the road, because with the water it's easier to compress. Alright, I have to put the camera, in the car because it's too strong, and this case of the GoPro isn't waterproof. Sarah and the goats are coming to visit me.
Come on, guys, let's go check what the daddy did. Come on, boy. What's daddy doing? Come, Daisy.
Molly's chasing a fox.
Come on, guys, go and check out the daddy work.
Don't mess it up, guys.
Is the grass better over here? Good job, buddy.
Not bad. I've done all this. I did all this, and I've done this bit twice.
You're gonna make it all the way down now.
No, I'm only taking it off because I need to fill.
Oh, okay.
And then over here now, at least it's hard instead of having that
Yeah,
topsoil.
there's rock, okay, now. Let me help you.
I want to do a bit of this.
No, thank you.
We need more rain.
Singing in the rain, stamping in the rain. Anyway, as much as I love watching you work, I'm gonna go.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Susie, let's go inside.
Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've just finished 50 meters and the rain stopped, and also look who turned up. Ollie. Woohoo! Just the pick me up I needed, I tell you. I've been pounding away on my lonesome in the rain, and then the rain stops and he turns up. Isn't that awesome? I mean, the first time we started doing this last week, we did 2 days of pounding. I think we've got some footage, so you must have already seen it. But Ollie wasn't too happy with the job, but he did an awesome job anyway. But
Yeah, and they've been gone since last Wednesday because they're scouting out this property and trying to get stuff done that they like. And yeah, today it's raining, and I didn't think I'd see him today. You know, when he came, he said, I said, "How come you're here?" You know, I thought you might have missed it because it's raining. You would have known that I'd be doing the road, and yeah, he said, yeah, I knew Luke the masochist would be pounding away at the road in the rain, and he couldn't leave me alone, and a small violin started playing or something, he said, and he came. He said, let me go and help him. How awesome is that, eh? Coming knowing you're going to do a job you don't really like, which, let's be honest, sucks. And he still came out to help me. What a guy. Thank you, Ollie. I tell him to his face all the time, but thank you, Ollie. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, so I've got 50 meters done, and now we're coming to the piece where there was like a big hole in, and Ollie's been collecting big rocks and filling them up. So for today, I'd be very happy if we can get to that. So now what I've been doing for the past, I would say we've done about 100 with this. With what I've done today, I would say we've got about 125 to 150 meters out of 700 done, but it's not all completely messed up. There is one part at the very top which is really messed up, which I'll probably start tomorrow. But what I've been doing is I take the car out, stop here, do that, and now I roll down slowly on the parts that I've compacted, just to put the weight of the car on it to compact it down even more. Jana's driving the van, the truck. I should compact it a bit.
I like the proper track. Oh my god, I was so nervous. Oh.
Awesome.
Okay, it's actually really good.
Right, we've filled in with rocks and everything and leveled all off the last bit, which was the worst bit. And now let me introduce you to double action pounding. High intensity double action pounding. It sounds much worse than it is. All right, so here we go. Molly, move your paws. It's time for the high intensity double action pounding move. Two lines. While he pounds, I have a heart attack. Alrighty, that's it for today. Must have done 70 meters in all. Ah, awesome. So that's the worst bit of the road done. Now tomorrow if it's raining, yippee. Ollie's shaking his head behind camera. But there is one more dodgy bit, I would say about 30 to 50 meters at the very top. So yeah, if it's raining tomorrow, do that.
Molly has a tick on her eye, which is really distracting me. Meatball just tore his apron, which I'm gonna have to fix tomorrow morning because now he's gonna wear it all day. Hopefully that holds up. And the road is looking amazing, but that is not the real test. The real test is over the next week or so. It's going to pour down with rain. So this is gonna be the test, what happens to the road, if it remains the same, or I don't know, we will see. But next week, Luke is gonna add something else to the road to make it a little bit better. So see you next week, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, give us a nice thumbs up. Yeah, why not go watch this one next? Oh my goodness, Meatball smelling your ears, Molly. Whoa. What do you want? You want me to touch you as well? In the next week or so, and we're going to see what it does to the road. And Luke is going to share with you. You're naughty.